So if we further scroll down here, we can see the total cost of the shipment labels which a shipper printed in last 1 week. And here we are showing the change in the total cost on week basis. So for example, the total cost decreased by 8% this week compared to the last week. Here we are showing the average cost per label, how that cost changes since last week, and the average weight. So the average weight for all the shipment was 1.37 lbs, and how it got changed um, since last 1 week. If we further scroll down, we are showing how many of the shipments were for international and how many of the shipment were for domestic. Here we are showing how many of them were for labels, how many of them for the stamps. This particular graph talks about the postage balance at the end of each day. So it talks about the postage balance for that particular shipper for last 7 days at the end of each day. Now moving to the second section, here we are showing the tracking information. So this particular table shows the latest tracking information for each of the label created by that particular shipper. So it is also showing where exactly the package is going to, what was the last event which was received for that particular package, and where exactly that event happened, what was that event all about, what was the date and the time of the last event. Based on this information, a shipper can understand where exactly the shipment is right now. So and it will track the shipment when it starts from the postal office till it gets delivered to the end customer. Here we are talking about the overall tracking status of the shipments done by the shipper. So how many of the shipments are in transit, how many of the shipments are in delivered state, and for how many shipments he did not receive even a first scan yet. So moving to the next section, we have the refunds information. So it basically talks about the refunds which a shipper filed in last 7 days. So this particular graph talks about the change in number of refunds over the last 1 week. And here, this particular graph pie chart talks about the refund status for all the refunds filed by that particular shipper. So it says that 30% of the refunds got approved. However, 60% are still in requested state, and around 10% of them got denied. Then moving to the next section in the insurance. So it basically talks about the number of total packages insured over the last 7 days, and how many claims were filed by the shipper against the packages which were insured. So let's say he filed 5 claims on 17th of May. So it basically keep track of all the claims which were filed by the shipper. And like for the refund status, it talks about the claim status, how many claims were got approved, how many claims were requested, and how many claims were denied. So, so if you look at holistically at this portal, it takes you through the complete journey of a particular shipment, and it can serve as a single place to answer um, most important questions a shipper can have on day-to-day basis. So, and we can definitely enhance this data portal further. We can bring real-time information for the shipment and for the tracking, and we can integrate this portal with the historical PB tracking information to provide the estimated delivery date to the customers. We can create a recommendation engine targeted as shippers to create upsell and cross-sell opportunity. And we can also enable the shippers to set up email messages alert for change in different events. And we can extend this dashboard for shippers to download and print aggregated and detailed level reports directly from this particular portal. So this concludes our demo on Shipping API Merchant Portal. Thank you for your time and